What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Meet in the Middle podcast. We are back, episode 11. Another year, another dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Another year, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I switched my setup a little bit. I got my lights rearranged. My camera is in a different spot. Dash can't see me, but what's new? I can't see him, so.
I got new. There's a cat on my lap, so we're witnessing that first.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, always.
Yeah.
And then secondly is the chair, which I'll show more of later, I'm sure. But because there's a cat on me, I can't move too much.
Nice.
But this is the Ahsoka Star Wars chair, so it's cool.
Did that just
now.
come out, or did you get it because of Ahsoka?
So yeah, it came out for the Ahsoka show.
Oh, it's sick.
And then, but I actually got another complete chair too. So now Lila and I both have good chairs.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
Yeah, dude.
But
chairs are
I
so
use
expensive.
them constantly.
Yeah.
So it's like it's worth the
It's an
investment because I'm like
investment,
I've had this chair for like years, and I use it every single fucking day. You know, for
Yeah.
more time than I care to admit.
Dude, yeah, if you're sitting for that long too, it's dude, chairs are so weirdly expensive. I remember when I was like redoing my whole setup and stuff, I was like, should I buy a different chair? Because mine was like actually bad. Like I'd had it for like fucking 7-8 years at that point. My dad's like, oh, you can have this one, and it's just like slightly too low to the ground. But then I stole this fucking like back support thing for my back, and it's like life changing. I stole it not from a store. I didn't steal it from a store. I stole it from a corporate job. Like someone had just left it there and it had been there for like a couple of years, and I was using it at my desk there. And then when I left, I just took it because I'm like, no one's gonna fucking use this, and I want it.
Yeah.
So that's basically the reason I took it. But like I couldn't even imagine doing it without that. Like
they make like back ones for this one that are like pretty big,
Yeah.
like not like the small ones or whatever, but the big backing things, and they're like memory foam or something like that too.
Oh, yeah.
So like they're supposed to be pretty decent. And then like the other one, I'm sad it doesn't work on this one, but there's these memory foam armrests. So I'm showing the camera now,
That
but
sounds
there's they're just magnetic on the new one, so it's really sick. You just throw it on there.
Yeah.
The ones on these ones are like just, I don't know, whatever rubbery kind of material, you know?
Yeah. Like pleather.
And and it's like it's fine. Like I don't have any issues with it, but the sides of it have like ripped down the sides from just
moving on it.
too
Yeah,
long.
yeah, exactly.
So I got some new ones of those. This is the older model chair, so I have to actually just unscrew it. I can't just pull it on and off. That would be so nice. That's so sick that they have it on that. I want that. I want the new one now because then you can interchange it in different colors and stuff too. So it's like pretty customizable and cool.
That's sick. Dude, yeah. The only thing I really need right
chairs.
now is fucking wrist pad for my mouse and my keyboard. Because my wrists just have been hurting. Yeah, because I'm fucking editing all the
I've
time.
never really had that issue.
Maybe
I mean,
you
like,
just have
I
like
think
a
it's
better
'cause of the
mouse.
angle on
Yeah,
that.
maybe. That could be.
I think because I have mine where I have it where my armrest goes like under my desk so I can scooch up enough, under it. So my elbow is down below my desk, and then my hand and wrist are above it. So it's kind of like a pretty natural angle to just leave my hand and have it rest on with the palm on the mouse pad,
I think
and it's fine. But if I'm up, I'm too much. Like if I have my arms out too wide or whatever, I can't.
Dude, I think it's just like I kind of do a similar thing. Like my wrists, I think it's just I just need something like underneath it a little bit. I also do like a lot of editing. I guess gaming and editing, like you're using your mouse.
Are you gonna get the like anime titty one? Anime girl tits.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, like some big boobs or something. That'd be hilarious.
Just make it some like blonde girl and then just say it's Amber.
Bruh.
I just imagine. Yeah, like imagine you just like getting it and you're like, what? It's you, babe.
It's like Shrek with big titties or like a big ass or something like that.
That would be funny.
That's what I should get.
The dragon from Shrek.
Dude, she's bad. What are you talking about?
What can I say? I mean, I don't know how that donkey pulled it,
but damn.
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah. Well, it's been a week since we talked. What have you been up to?
It's been a year actually.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess last year has fucking flown by, dude. Daylight savings happened.
It's crazy,
like,
man.
Fucking so many times.
Every year. Yeah.
I hate daylight savings.
That has sucked.
Yeah.
I think I'd like because it happened, but I didn't like I knew it happened, but I didn't fully think about that. So I've still been staying up as late as I would have been. So I mean, I don't stay up that late usually. I stay up till probably about midnight, maybe 1. But now midnight is 1. So I'm like the weirdest thing is too, like since I saw the sun coming down earlier, I got tired as hell at like 6:30.
Dude, I'm tired right now. Yeah, it's pitch black outside.
Like, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
I know.
Dude, and I've been
Which is
looking
the weird
up.
thing because I'm like, I wouldn't be tired at 6. Why am I tired now?
So
you know?
Dude, the reasons we do it, like if you look at, I'm just going to look this up because I want to set the record straight. You know what I mean? Daylight savings is a fucking joke. All right. Why
it is. Yeah, no, we should be going. Isn't there like a lunar schedule that's.
Dude, no, it's like. I looked it up the other day because it's just like, it's so old. Yeah, so what I thought it was to create the first thing when you look it up, it says create a way to save energy and get more use out of our natural daylight. There's still just as much daylight in it. And here's the thing I don't understand. Like, if you want to get more daylight, then why did we switch it so, like, we have more daylight in the morning? Who the fuck needs more daylight at 6 a.m.? Nobody needs it to be, like, I'd rather have an extra hour at the end of the day right now. Like, I'd rather it be light out after I get home from work or, like, after I do some shit. You know what I mean? Like, for Amber, she has to walk home in the dark from the train station, and it's like 2 blocks, but it's like, it's sketchy over there, you know?
It's Chicago.
It's fucking Chicago, and it's like, really? You know, I don't know. And okay, I'm going to keep looking this up, though. Purpose of his. Okay. I think it was like for farmers or something, but I still don't. It's like old.
That's what it
like
was.
it's just the epitome of America. Like,
no,
we
it's
just
outdated.
Keep doing
like,
shit.
they thought about taking it.
Arizona doesn't do it.
Last year.
There's other states that don't do it. What the fuck is up with this? Okay.
Which has got to make it so complicated for like.
Well, to give you some perspective, Benjamin Franklin was the first person to do it in the 18th century. So. Like, what the fuck? You know?
Obviously, we should keep doing it.
Exactly. It's just the epitome of this fucking country. Just do everything we used to do just because it was done that way, like fucking 300 years ago.
Yeah. Democracy.
Dude, yeah. Democracy. That's what this is. So, I mean, it makes sense. The only people it makes sense for is farmers because they get up early. But that's literally it because... Who the fuck most people don't get up at 6 a.m. and that's when it gets light out now. And I'm like, I'm up at 6 a.m. and I don't like it that it's light out. I'm like, it's weird. Like, I'd rather drive in the dark.
Do we even need farmers?
Do we even need farmers? Yeah, dude. No, we don't. Just kidding.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I get my food from the store. Yeah. Like, why would I need
dude,
that?
I need to grow my food, dude. The food gets delivered to me on my doorstep. Like, I don't need to, like, we don't even need farmers, dude. What do they even do? You know?
I get it from HEB, not even from a farm.
Yeah,
like.
dude. I don't fucking walk into a barn and like fucking suck the titty of a cow myself. Like, I get it in a store like a normal person, you know? Why can't the farmers just go get it there?
For real.
It really makes you wonder, you know what I mean? It's a conspiracy. What do farmers actually even do?
Yeah, what do they even do? Just waking up early.
Dude, it makes me think about, like, I grew up in such a small town, all these farmers. I'm like, man, just, you know, just go to the store. Like, I'm like, I figured it out, you know. I moved away. I figured it out.
I found where the food was at. I don't know why they can't.
Yeah, dude. There's more food over here, guys. What are you doing over here? Making your own. It's so much harder. Yeah. Man, if we just stopped farming, I think we'd solve world hunger, but what do I know? Seems like a lot of wasted time. No. But anyway, sorry. What have you been up to this week?
Pretty much that.
Mm-hmm.
Being tired with daylight savings time. I don't know, working, you know,
Nice.
same old.
Nice, dude. Yeah. It's been a fucking slow week already. I'm leaving tomorrow after work. I'm driving to Milwaukee, and then I'm getting a fucking haircut because this hair is just it's fucking out of control right now.
I need one too, dude. It's getting low.
I haven't had a haircut since like fucking like February, I think. That's pretty. I used to get a haircut every month, so that's a long time for me. This is the first time I've ever grown my hair out, so I need to just trim it. I'm trying to do like a certain style, and even now, like it looked fine this like earlier, and then I'm looking at it now. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I'm driving on Thursday morning after my haircut. I'm driving to Minnesota. I haven't been home since. Dude, you and me were in Minnesota at the same time. Like that's the last time I was there. It was in May.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I used to go home like once a month, especially like in the summer. I haven't been home at all in the summer and stuff. But I'm going to a Billy Joel concert on Friday, and I'm fucking excited, dude.
Oh yeah, that's gonna
in
be
Minnesota.
sick.
I'm so excited, dude. And
I'm going to a concert. I'm going to a Journey band on.
Oh, nice, dude.
Like a whatever.
Like a cover band.
Yeah, cover band.
Nice.
It's supposed to be pretty good. On Saturday night, I think.
That's sick. With your mom.
And then Friday is 6 months with Lila.
Oh, nice, dude. Congrats. That's sick.
Yeah. Excited. I'm planning something pretty cool. I would talk about it, but she's asleep in the other room, and I can't risk that.
She got cupped to the ear. She's just waiting for you to say some shit.
All right. Yeah, there's some stuff. I'll have to talk about it next time because it's really cool. But there's some like there's something I'm bidding on, like on eBay.
Oh my god!
Trying to get, or there was something, but and then new listing came on, and it was a straight buy, so I just bought it because dude. I lost one of the. Do
you have to put money into to bid, or can you just bid and then like whoever wins the bidding?
You can bid and then, yeah,
you
exactly.
Have to pay. Okay.
So I still have active bids on 2 other items. That I'm winning, and I hope I don't win.
Yeah. Wait, do you have to buy it if you win?
I don't think so.
No
I think
way.
I can just get bad response on my bad feedback on my profile. I think is usually what happens.
Interesting, but it's like you got to think you're bidding on multiple things at once. Like it takes a while. You know, you might find something. Can you like drop out of the bid? I'm sure you could.
No, it doesn't let me.
That's so weird. That doesn't make any sense.
But it's basically I think so that way somebody doesn't just like bid a bunch of money up front and then be like, oh, actually no, and then everybody else is like not doing it because whatever. Yeah. So I have had this account like not long at all. All right, I guess I've had it for a little while, but I've only bought this one item on it, so if I get bad feedback, I don't really care.
Just make another account at that point.
This cat is looking at me. She is attention.
But speaking of music and stuff, today we're doing music part 2. We talked a little bit about it in the last episode. Also, I keep saying these episodes are going to drop a certain day, and they never drop that day, so just like bear with me. I'm also working on.
They'll
like,
drop
a bunch
when they
of
drop.
Shit. Yeah, I mean like fucking. I'm also just trying to see like which day. People seem to engage more. It seems to be the same no matter what day. So I'm just like, all right, we'll drop when we can. We record once a week most of the time, and then I'm also just shot a bunch of content for a local artist in Chicago, so I've been editing a lot of his content.
That's sick.
Yeah, which has been taking a lot of my time up. I don't know if you saw my story. He posted one yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's cool. We've been hanging out, but yeah, dude, today's all about music, which I fucking love talking about. Dash and I both have a similar vibe when it comes to music, and we like a lot of the same artists.
Yeah, we should start by talking about our history of music, of like formal music versus I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah, I mean
like classical versus rap and.
I see what you mean, like
genres. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we played music.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that was one of the questions actually, because we have a couple of questions. We always have the questions, you know. But yeah, we should actually talk about that. That's a good idea. Honestly, let's just keep going. Let's not even cut because why?
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck y'all. We're not cutting. We're just gonna have his camera black out.
We're gonna have my camera, but we're gonna have to cut multiple times either way. But I mean, why not? Why waste it now? But yeah, I mean, say what you want to say about your music history.
So, when did I start? I started in 6th grade, I think. There was
rookie numbers.
So,
just kidding.
Yeah,
I was 5th grade.
Our family had already been. Actually, you should start because you started in 5th grade. So you should lead with how you got into it, because I kind of got into it partly because you were already doing it.
Oh really? I don't even remember that. Well, I guess
just because
of
our family had been doing it.
Yeah. Well, okay, I don't remember too much because it was like 5th grade, but I remember my uncle. So Dash and I are both on my dad's side and his mom's side, and they also have another brother, Chad, and he played trumpet in high school, and maybe he just played casually after that. I don't even know. Like, I can't really remember. But anyways, like 5th grade is usually like, at least in my area, like, and at my school was like when kids start like actually playing in like a group band. And so Sydney, my older sister, played my mom's flute. My mom played flute in high school, and so Sydney was playing that. Or she did like 2 years before me or whatever. And then I remember being like, oh, like I want to play trumpet because I don't have to like go and buy an instrument, and it looked cool. And I don't remember like really why I wanted to do it. I think just maybe Chad was like, you want to play the trumpet? And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Yeah. One of the options or something. And I was fucking horrible, obviously, right away. But it was fun. Like I played trumpet all through high school. I stopped doing band one semester because I thought I was too cool for it. And I mean, let's be honest. Like most band kids, at least in my school, are fucking weirdos. And like they're like nice people, but like some of them are like the anime kids, and you're like, okay, you know, it's got a bad rap,
there's always
which
a couple
sucks.
of those for sure.
Yeah, because band was fun. Like I really, obviously, like I love music, and that's the reason why I liked it. But I dropped out for one semester and then missed it so much I came back, and I had 3 semesters left of high school, and I finished it out in band. And I still enjoyed it. I didn't really like my band teacher, but he was okay. And I haven't played since. Not really. So at least trumpet, even though it's in my fucking apartment here, I wanna get back into it. But then I'm like, I feel like the longer I wait, the longer I'm gonna like forget my muscle memory. But it's already been like fucking 4 years. So at this point, I don't know. Yeah,
dude, it goes away so fast. Like I like pick it up. I have it in my room, so I'll pick it up every once in a while. And play. It's a tough one though. Like I want to get the mute for it that's electronic, so you can plug in headphones to the back of it and you still hear it. Yeah, hear it as a full sound, but it's not annoying the shit out of people.
That's a
you
thing.
Can't play
dude.
it at night or early or anything like that.
Especially me being in an apartment. Yeah, I like you. That's a thing. Like with trumpet or like any sort of horn instrument. Honestly, any instrument that's not like a fucking like piano. Like I have a fucking keyboard piano in here. That's the only one I feel like you could play because you can turn the volume down and still kind of do your shit. Because even guitar is loud. Like you just can't control the fucking volume, and you can.
Yeah, like you have to. It has to be an electronic instrument that you can adjust. Yeah.
For sure. Which sucks because that's another thing. Like I'm gonna go fucking rent out like a practice room. Like no, like I'm not gonna do that. I don't have fucking money for that.
Yeah.
So no, I totally get that, but that's part
sometimes,
of the reason
if you have like a local music shop or whatever, sometimes they have little practice rooms and they'll let you.
That's sick.
It's usually for testing instruments, so they won't let you stay that long. Yeah. But I'm sure if you're like, hey, I have no place to do this, is it okay if I play here a little bit?
I'm sure,
But again, that's so much more work for like now you have to go somewhere and set up and everything to do it instead of just picking up and playing, which is kind of how music should be.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But I mean, and even you, like you have your own house, but you still have to deal with that anyways because you got people in and out.
I'm still conscious of my neighbors. Like I haven't got any complaints about it or anything, but I don't like want to.
You're close enough to your neighbors too. Like it's not like you got like a huge yard, like both on like the sides of your house. Yeah. So you're pretty close.
Like it would probably be all right. Like if it's late and I'm maybe a little tipsy or something and wanna play a little bit and like show off for some friends or something like that, then she's playing with the mic right now. Then I'll play a little bit, but it'll never be long, and I'll make sure I'm not like outside or there's no window open or something like that, like where I can do it, because it does it like if it bounces off enough walls, it's not getting through. Right. But I still again, I don't want to risk it, and just like there's already a guy that lives like a block away that plays the drums every night, and I can hear it. Luckily only when I'm outside. That's a loud. But when I'm outside, you can and I'm like, bro, like, drums are and he only plays at night, and I'm like, why don't you either get the pad one? There's electronic drum kits. I get it, that's expensive, but why does he only play at night? Like he plays at like 9 p.m.
Oh my God,
or later.
Yeah. Only his kids are asleep.
And I've never heard him during the day, so like I don't know.
Interesting.
But luckily I can't hear it inside, so I'm like, fuck it, whatever. But I would not want to live closer to that.
Oh my God, I'd be so pissed.
That would suck.
All right, well, tell your story now.
So I got started with trumpet in 6th grade. Found out that same thing. My mom, Chad, and
I forgot your mom did.
All played trumpet. Yeah, my mom played it a little
bit.
My mom played it, then Chad played it. So it was actually her trumpet first.
Oh, I got the family trumpet. It's silver too, which is fucking sick.
It is sick. I have a pretty dope trumpet too. Mine's a Getson. The horn comes off and stuff. I should figure that out too someday to see where to get another horn from. Like the bell itself, I can get like a different bell for it. And I wonder if that turns it into like a what is it called? The marching French horns.
Yeah, what's the benefit of having it come off? Just so you can like store it?
So it's made to have interchangeable different bells
that's cool.
on it. But it's I don't know. I got it at a music shop. It's silver with gold, with pearl top, and then gold accent keys and underneath stuff. So it's pretty sick. Anyway, I got into it in about 6th grade. Kind of had a pretty decent natural talent for it. Like I was pretty quickly first chair in the top band, and then kind of just did that through it. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I actually wasn't. I wasn't first chair. I was in the top band, but I was like I don't know, 3rd or 4th or something like that, and then worked my way up. By senior year, though, I was definitely first chair.
That's sick.
Kobe was also in there, and he was. I think. He's either in the band below me or he was like last chair in the other one. So he's been there the whole time.
He actually
passed me. What?
He was last chair?
Yeah. Like he wasn't that good in
that's funny.
In middle school. He didn't go hard until high school.
Wait, so you were I didn't know you were first chair in high school. That's fucking sick. How many people were in the trumpet section?
I wasn't. I was never first chair in the top band in high school. In high school I was top chair. In the second band I got up to 4th. No, I was 4th chair most parts, I think. But then I think the most I probably got was 3rd, maybe 2nd chair.
That's crazy.
And for those of y'all that don't know, that's like the order of who gets the highest, like the best parts, the hardest parts.
And like who's like the best? Yeah, like that's in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's who's gonna have the solos, who's going to.
Who's basically in charge of that section?
There's basically a lot of the time you're playing the same music, just different octaves. So it's different. It's how high and loud you're playing, because trumpet's obviously overpowered. So you hear the highest, brightest part the most. Like in Star Wars, for example, bam, ba-da-bam. Like, you know, you hear the high end of it, but there's a lot more that kind of like makes it all
fills it
makes
up
that sound that good.
Yeah. Well, trumpets
obviously you do want the best in the first chair.
You want the melody.
Because you want that to be what everybody's listening for, but you definitely need that build of everybody else. Yeah.
Like usually like with us it was like the freshmen and the sophomores would play like second part, third part if we had it in that song, and then like the first like 4 chairs, 5 chairs, juniors and seniors would play, and juniors if they were good, seniors most of the time if they were, and they would play like the first part, which is like the melody, and you don't want to play the fucking shitty part most of the time. Sometimes the second part is better than the first part. That's happened before.
It can be,
but most of the time like you want to play the melody because it's way more fun to play. You can like hear
it'll be weird too. Sometimes the third or fourth part will actually be better than the other ones, just because like when you're taking sometimes it depends on the song. A lot of the time it is that way where they're all melted together like that. But sometimes it is just constant movement in it, and so when you need like, oh, we've been having the first part play this the whole time. Now they need to take a break to just breathe. Then it'll switch back to the other parts, like a call and response thing. Stuff like that is really fun.
Yeah, it's true.
But so played it through middle school, just middle school band stuff, doing like Christmas concerts, things like that. Then got into high school. High school was everybody has to do marching band.
That's crazy. I never did that.
So started out immediately with having to do marching, which is a lot.
Yeah, it never looked fun to me.
It actually was like there's a lot of really good moments with it, and because it's like the same way as, I think it's kind of the same appeal as like I don't know, you know how like people in the military are like, boot camp together, you know? It's literally the same thing.
I mean,
it's like, oh, we're all suffering together.
One they're training for war, the other one you're just like marching down the street for a parade.
Nah.
No, I get that.
Nah,
I know what you
same
mean.
thing.
Like it's like the
But I mean, but no,
camaraderie.
military. You do the same exact shit though. Is what I'm saying. It's like you march in the military.
Yeah.
To do the exact same shit, to do parades and stuff, because the military does the same shit. They love all that. But yeah. So there's like different types of marching. Learning about all that. Doing competitions. There's obviously playing games, but then there's also competitions where you like compete against other bands and try to go to state and stuff like that. Did go to state one year. That was pretty sick.
That's cool.
I played first part on marching at least though.
That's cool.
So I think I played first part marching every year.
Nice.
I think. Yeah, because I was high enough rank in my second band that I could play first part. In that, and it's not like most of the time it's not as hard. It is hard though to move and blow through something at the same time.
Whoa.
I will say.
Yeah.
Whoa,
dude. Yeah.
But doing all the choreography and shit was tough, and then and then having like full uniform and stuff. But like, man, there's nothing like it was terrifying, but so cool to play at the Alamo Dome.
That's cool.
Where there's like you're under like this whole thing and there's a crowd that's specifically for marching. Most of the time it's everybody there for a football game, and then there's just a marching band. You don't really like, you want to do well, but nobody's watching.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it, it's just practice for this.
Right.
And then that's the moment where everybody's like knows, everybody who is there for the most part wants to be there. To hear the music, and it's really cool.
That's cool.
And actually about like sophomore year, I think it was, Kobe, who had been doing football and band at the same time, found that it was being way too much for him. Because doing school and marching band and football, like having to like juggle between them, a lot of times they overlap, like playing games versus like that's just too much. Right. And so Kobe and I talked, we had like kind of like, had a talk, and we were like, all right, what do we, he's like, what do I go all in on? Like, do I want to be more in touch with the band side of me, or do I want to do like the football kind of stuff, you know, like, because those are very different how I'm going to turn out as a person, like kind of things. And fortunately he went with band and went all in on that and got really fucking good. Better than me, started by a lot. Started playing, and he even did, so I mean obviously made lifelong friends there too, I'll say, because of that. True. Camaraderie and everybody like that suffering together and stuff, and we're all playing the same instrument, just you're spending a lot of time with these guys. And a couple girls too. That wasn't all men, believe it or not. But it was it was sick. As I was saying, so Kobe went with the music route. But a bunch of those guys, not a bunch of those guys, only a couple of those guys, went to what's called DCI marching, which is outside of high school. You actually pay for this. You don't get paid to do this. It's not professional marching, sadly. Damn. It really should be on the level that they're playing, but they have to pay into it because it's just a program. It's kind of the same way you have, I guess, what's the best way to put it? I guess something similar to how you go from college football to NFL, things like that.
Oh, like the G League kind of like basketball?
Yeah, like you're going, exactly. Like you're going to, you're like it's amateur? Not based off of state. It's not based off of state or anything. It's not amateur. Like there just is no professional marching. Like you can't get paid to do it. So like the programs and stuff are funded by the people that are performing. So you have to pay like a couple grand to go march and to spend a summer on a bus, going around the country, practicing and performing marching, constantly trying to be the best, and then you go to this final competition and you compete and you try to see who's the best. That's cool. To win the DCI marching. So they both did, and so there's different like teams, I guess is what you would, different bands, you know. Yeah. So all three of my friends, all three of my friends, I have more than that, I swear. Just three of my friends.
He only has 3 friends, guys. They all play trumpet.
Yep. Let's see. So yeah, it's Matthew, Kobe, and Gabe. They all went to Crossman for marching. So that was the first place they went, the first band they went to. Although, so Kobe and Gabe were in the same. Gabe's a year younger than Kobe and I, and they went to Crossman together. But Matthew was a freshman when we were seniors, so he was still in school. So he has now graduated. On his break, he went to DCI, or he went to Crossman as well, and then did that. But then after that, they were all done, and they did well, but they didn't win or anything.
Right.
Gabe the next year actually went and joined the Blue Devils, which tried out for the Blue Devils, which is a really famous, probably one of the more famous ones, and won the show. And it got rated like I think it was like I can't remember. They made a list of like top 20 best performances throughout all time, I guess. And his was up there in like top 10, top 15 or something like that. So that's pretty badass that he's up there doing that. And now he's like producing music and stuff. Like he just dropped. Actually, Kobe dropped music too. Man, I gotta have him on here for this. I really wish that had worked out. He was supposed to be here today, but I mean, it wasn't planned or anything. We just kind of last minute threw it together. It was like, hey, buddy, like you want to come do this? Because I posted it on my story, and he was like, oh shit, you're doing that? And I was like, oh, dude, we're talking about music. You should totally come talk about it. But he just dropped an EP and stuff. Actually, I'll mention that real quick.
Send it in the Discord, too. I want to check it out.
Let me see. I don't even remember where I have it. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and send it. But his name is Crazy or Craze. It's Kraze is his tag now. But yeah, he makes some cool stuff. We'll definitely link to it. And that's him and Gabe and actually Dre. So it's a bunch of band people that I know. But it's more rap style. There's some EDM kind of influence in there too. It's cool stuff.
Nice.
If you're into that kind of thing. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun to go hang out with those guys and go into the studio with them and like just bring a different perspective because I'm not like wrapped up in that as much. So there's different things I like and I don't like, and I can just tell them that and they can take it or leave it. And it's just fun to like just be a different energy there,
Yeah, definitely.
I think I did it too much before because I was just there and I was like, and I like kind of ran out of it and kind of got burnt out. So I need to like go back. It's been a while since I've been over there again. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta come here. We gotta I got some fucking linked up. I was seeing people last night. I was there at a dude's house, and we were just fucking showing each other stuff, like he was showing me beats, and then I was there was another artist who was showing me some demos. I was playing some demos.
That's sick.
Yeah, I've been fucking doing shit for like video stuff for like people in Chicago. I've been doing shows. I've been going to like the dude I was with last night. He has like studio space at like a professional studio. So I've been there. And that was fucking sick.
That's sweet.
Major artists have like recorded there. It's cool. Like they have like the pictures on the wall. I'm like, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah. That's sick. Yeah, cool. Gabe's got some. He told me like it was a long time ago or like a little while ago. So I think I could probably. And it's just a story, so I could talk about it. I think.
Yeah.
If not, we'll cut it out. Whatever. But I don't see why. Sorry. I'll just go into it. He goes to UT and he's like there's a speaker at UT. There's some producer or whatever, and he got a call. I think I told you about this. He got a call in the middle of it. And he's like had to like stop his like speech or whatever his talk, and he had to take the call, and then he came back and he's like sorry, that was Kanye, he's looking for a new manager.
What?
So yeah, literally Kanye had called him in the middle of that to see. This was in the middle of the most, I think it was, I don't know if there's any more recent Kanye drama. I'm sure there is, but
do you think he was fucking bullshitting or was he actually being serious?
No, he was definitely serious.
What?
Yeah, because
That's crazy.
It was the music studio for it was some, I don't even know the guy's name, I don't remember, but he came to speak specifically at UT for music. I don't know if it's
That's cool though.
Or what, but yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's sick.
But yeah, so it's like crazy to be. I remember the way that Gabe described it. He said, "I was one entity away from Kanye."
Dude, well, Kanye is fucking from here, dude. The city loves him, even though it's, I mean, on the DL a little bit. Like, they don't love him; they love his music. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's everybody, or should be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We don't have to talk about that.
I don't know. Yeah, fuck all that.
No, yeah. He makes good music. I haven't personally gotten super into him.
Same. Yeah, I mean, there's some songs. There's some just random weird ass shit that he'll say, and I love it because of that.
Yeah, it's just so fucking random. Yeah.
That like there's some like good and like there's some good fucking music in there for sure. He's made some really good shit.
Graduation's great.
Obviously. Yeah. He made Graduation. I remember those memes. Like because of all the bad stuff he kept saying it, and he kept doing it.
Well, shit. Yeah, I mean, like people that listen to this podcast probably know who I am, but like I personally I make music. I'm an indie rapper. I like to put myself under that. I guess that umbrella. I wouldn't say like I'm a traditional, like when you think of like today rap, like I don't make shit like that, and you know that. But
yeah,
I've been making music since like 2018 or so. Started with like just doing like comedy rap as a joke, and then I was like, this shit's kind of fun. And then I've just been doing it kind of ever since. I have stuff on streaming, TRA. You can find it. It took me like fucking 20 minutes to find it yesterday at this guy's place. I was like, this is so annoying. I don't get it. Like it's like if I search in the search bar exactly what it is, and I still can't find it, I'm like, I don't understand like why I can't find this if I'm typing in the exact fucking letters.
I've tried to show you a bunch of times, and I'm like, I cannot. I like have to go through like
Instagram. That's the
playlist or whatever that I have. Oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. But I go through like playlists that I have where I know that I have a song in here from you. And I'll just click on that. But yeah, that is so weird.
I hate it. Dude, I was listening to.
You need to make. I feel like if new artists need to make crazy long specific names.
Oh yeah, that's how I found it.
To be able to be looked up.
I dropped a 2-pack in the spring this year. It was called Up to You, and it was up space the number 2 and then without another space just you. And I looked that up with my name and I found it. And I was like, all right, fucking okay. The most unique version of this fucking I found. But like I look up any other song and I can't find it. I'm like. I mean, granted, I have like no monthly listeners, but like either way, like if I'm typing in the exact words, like why is it still not coming up?
And you're still like actively uploading on it too.
Yeah,
like,
I mean it's been a few months, but like
it's
not like it's been like fucking 6 years. Like
it's not a dead account. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I love music. That's my biggest passion. That's what I really am pursuing at this point. But. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to like fucking play a demo or something for the podcast because I haven't played like anything. I haven't given like really any snippets except for that thing I posted on Instagram. But
I found the new thing. I just put it in there.
The Cauldron. That's sick.
Crazy. I don't remember. He never told me how it was supposed to be.
It just said
Sad.
This guy's name is the Cauldron. That's what it is.
So the Cauldron is like I don't know. I guess that's. I don't know who the fuck the Cauldron is. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But he's crazy in it, yeah.
Oh, I see. Is the Cauldron like a collective? Or is it just all these guys are like that's what they're like collective?
I think so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like they're a kind of like a rap group, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they kind of all feature on like their shit. Dre Dutchiefer. It's cool. I like his vibe.
Yeah, Dre's cool too. He actually played I think Barry sax.
Oh, that's sick.
With us. In band too.
Nice.
So yeah, he's a homie too.
Nice, dude.
I've known him since middle school. Yeah, it's a bunch of guys. It's kind of crazy that we all did like classical music and all kind of ended up here too, even though we're not, or at least I'm not in music anymore, but they are.
Yeah, dude, but I feel like
cool.
I would definitely like if I ever needed a trumpet thing, like I would want to, because you were way better at trumpet than I was. I just never practiced. I didn't give a fuck.
I'd have to do a lot of practicing and figure out like I've tried though. Like I tried to like make little like hooks and stuff. It's so hard. It's so hard to make like a good little trumpet thing. You know, like I hear like I even listen to like the really old like pop songs that had them and stuff.
Yeah.
They just came on one time, like when I was listening to the DJ and it threw on like super old tracks or whatever, and like, or like early 2000s pop music, and it was what's that one song? Cheerleader.
Oh,
you know that one?
Yeah.
So it's like a stupid little thing, but like and I was like, it's such a simple little melody, yeah. But I'm like, how the fuck do you make something like that? It's so hard.
I feel like trumpet's one of those things that like the layer of it would be like added if you needed it, not like you add it first. You know what I mean? Like if I was producing a beat, I wouldn't add trumpet. I mean, unless it really called for it, but I feel like that's something you don't add right away. That's not the first thing you make. I feel like you add it if it's
like
needed.
Something where you
like
already have
like it's like a solo.
The melody, and then you just make it trumpet.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
So
I'm gonna play this.
It's hard to do.
I'm gonna play this demo through the fucking mic.
All right.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Yeah. Is that better?
Lost and found, motherfuckers don't think when they hit the ground running. I just gotta blink, got the whole world stunned. Big buzzing on the next slide. I'm not gonna take shots. You ain't looking bright, gotta change watts. Big shot, wristwatch. And I'm moving to another block. Kids got chalk on the sidewalk. And I'm working late nights in the city, punch a clock. At the time right, checking the watch. It's like midnight, red light rising in the moonlight.
I really hope that sounds good through the recording.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fucking recording right now. It seems like it's recording it, so that's good.
I mean, like, I hear it, but like I hope it sounds as good.
Yeah, I might just layer it.
Yeah, it's probably really good.
Let it run deep in your lungs. We in the song. I get the bread. You want the crumbs. Why you living life on the edge? Motherfuckers got ice in the neck. Can't pay the rent, but still stand tall. Got a number, but still can't call. Make a plan with a homie, then can't solve. Like it's.
All right. I don't want to give up too much, but
That's
the vibe.
That sounds really good.
Thank you. I've been making some shit like that recently.
No, dude, yeah, I've always like fucked with your shit and like told you to keep going and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the direction it's changing it's good. It's nice that it's going the way that I am going to.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like you had like the NF background and stuff, and I'm like, I think that's sick. It's just not something I typically listen to on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not something I'll listen to day to day because it's just not music that the style of music.
100%.
Like, I don't listen to death metal every day, but I know there's good shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
100% agree.
But now that it's going into like this kind of style, I was like, there's a song on there that I put on my Actually Chill playlist, that's a special one to be in, bro.
I know that because whenever I go to your place, I know you've had that playlist for fucking years. Like I remember we'd be driving around in high school and you'd have that playlist going. Mm-hmm. And there was chill and there's Actually Chill. And I'm like, and I know that one's the top shit. Like I know that for a fact. That's so funny.
I have I still have both those. The Chill is the Chill has like so many old, actually has Kanye in it too. Like one of the first things.
Wolves. I know Wolves is in one of those,
Yeah, I like that one. But yeah, it's fun. Like those are like the rowdier, like I made this chill playlist and then it ended up being a lot of like hip hop and like loud shit, and I was like, this is just not actually chill. And I was like, here's actually chill.
Yeah,
and it's more vibey music for sure.
I've made playlists.
It's cool because it's changing more the more I listen to it, and like I need to go back and listen to it again. I have so many fucking songs.
Yeah, like your version of chill is like my version of like I call it my smoke playlist. Like that's the kind of music I like to listen to when I smoke, like chill rap. And when I say chill rap, it's not like fucking like trap. It's like, I mean, some of it's like low key trap, but it's mostly like early Logic, Childish Gambino, Isaiah Rashad, Tyler the Creator, certain Tyler the Creator songs. Not like fucking like New Magic Wand, but like fucking Earthquake and like See You Again.
I'm starting a new one actually, that I want to. That's like something that like it doesn't fit well enough into the Actually Chill playlist, but I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I've named it Tough.
Nice.
Tuff. Tough. And so there's like some Tyler the Creator, some Kendrick and stuff in there. It's more of that like that kind of like the rap where you can hear the guy's voice through it and then the melody comes in and out like that. So I want more of like that kind of stuff where it's like it's a harder energy. It's a little more aggressive than I would want to listen to just casually.
Yeah.
But it's it's fun.
Yeah, dude. The thing is, I've thought about this. Like my second album I dropped, Homemade. That was definitely more of a vibe that I'm going for like right now too. Just like a lot more chill. Definitely like a little more aggressive. Like my delivery wasn't very good. Like this was like what, my second album, like the second year I've been doing music for real.
Yeah.
And so like I've only really started getting good like this year. Like in the last year, I feel like my last like year's worth of stuff, one single, a 2-pack, which
there's
is
been a
technically
lot of
more singles,
like there's
and
been
then
a lot
3
of like
EP.
I like the elements here, I like the elements here, but it's
Yeah.
never been quite the complete of everything that like it's you can see when you can listen to it grow. Like you
Yeah.
can hear where like the
Definitely.
producing gets better and then like where your beats start getting a little better and
My
then
mixing, yeah.
now there's
My
more
voice.
mixing and melody and stuff in there too.
Yeah, I started singing this year.
Having
yeah.
somebody else, yeah, that's really good too for sure.
I think like
it's
this year I've done only singing stuff. I dropped an EP that went with a film that I made that I'm submitting to festivals, and so I can't release it, but it's like it's a 3-song EP that I think is my best work, like by far. Like if you listen to something I dropped like last summer, like Love Letters compared to this is like fucking night and day, because I actually have like custom beats. I have like actual mixing on it. I worked with people on it, and that shows. Like the amount of effort you put in like actually shows. I'm not saying it's fucking incredible, but like it's definitely like up. Like I still like
And
will pull it up. I'm like, damn, this still goes fucking hard. Like I listen to Lone / Nothing Matters. That's my best song. If you're gonna look up any song by me, the Girl EP is the most underrated. It came out in May. Alone / Nothing Matters is like a masterpiece in my opinion. That's the best song I've ever made. It's the last song of the EP. It's a double-sided song. But I don't know. I've been doing like a lot. I've been experimenting and just like following shit and working on my delivery.
Hey, I looked up TRA and it came up right away this time. Maybe
Nice,
it's just
because you're
I've looked
probably
it up enough
following. You're
times.
probably following me or something too. You better be fucking following me. That's what I'm trying to say.
I am.
I need 12 monthly
I am
listeners instead of
following.
11. That extra 1 is gonna help me get there. You know.
Oh yeah.
We making it out of the hood this time. We making it out.
We're making it out of Chicago now that we just got it.
Yeah, dude. My biggest goal is I just moved here. I want to make it out.
Please.
Yeah, please help me make it out.
Chicago made me broke. Now I
Yeah,
can't even leave.
dude, for real.
That would actually be a bar.
Yeah, dude. No, I've been talking. I've been like at a lull. I've been
Wear it
making
on my
demos
sleeve.
all summer. And I just like haven't last week I kind of made like half a song or whatever. But I'm
That's
just like
what kind of
finding
hurt
beats
me
hard.
is like I got wrapped up in the like I got Ableton, and started fucking with that a bunch. And then I got lost in how fucking vast
It's
there's
so much to- yeah.
many fucking things you can do.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because it's just unlimited things you can do, but it was just so overwhelming.
It's
to me
very
that
overwhelming.
I was like,
And you look up a
it
video and there's
became
like 20 videos about different things
oh
you can
my
do.
God.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. You look up a video, and if you want to learn how to do this one thing, sometimes there's like 20 or 30 steps to get to
Or like
what you're
20, 30
doing to
ways
make
to
what-
do it. Yeah, exactly. Which is
Yeah,
cool, but
exactly.
it's like
There's so
fucking
many
a lot.
different
Yeah.
But it's like, everybody's like, I just do it this way, and I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
no,
is this gonna be
exactly.
best for me,
Yeah.
or is it like it's just such
Yeah.
a complex tool, which is again really good for most people
that know how to
because-
use
or
it, yeah.
technically everyone, because
Right.
it'll have something for everyone. Only issue is it is discouraging because you can't. It is hard to maneuver, and yeah, it's a lot of learning. Like there'll be several hour-long videos that I'll look up to just like kind of get a more rounded view of everything, to just understand more stuff. But it just becomes so like I got burnt out on that, and then it just wasn't. It was work to me again, and it wasn't fun. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and
okay,
that's
I'm
when you
just
got to
not going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I was
use
just like, I can't do it.
FL Studio. It's the same thing. Like it's the same way. The thing I think is the
Yeah.
best way to learn stuff like this is to have like to sit down with someone that knows how to use it and then just like teach you the ways, because YouTube is great,
Yep.
but like YouTube is very cookie cutter. Like this is like the way that like FL Studio wants you to do stuff, even though it's like they make it so hard to do like simple things. And like sometimes you just need someone to be like, oh yeah, like the way that this YouTuber is explaining it is bad. Like this is actually how you do it. Or this is why this is like that. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of like actually build off of that. So I just
And that's the
learned
thing
by
is
just
like,
like
why
watching
am I
people do
doing it this way? Why am I putting in? Why is it 30 on this thing?
Yeah.
and then fucking whatever.
It's
on
so-
here?
there's so many steps. It's so
Having somebody
confusing.
say, "Oh, this is what this actually does," or like, "I just think this sounds better personally." It seems to do like round out the music or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I
to
mean,
make it sound
the other thing too
this
is like,
way, and I like it.
The other thing too is like I've learned this too, like in the past, like making albums, like I would make a song, that song was going on the album. Like there weren't demos. Like I would work on a song until it was done, then I'd export it. Or I'd export like half of it if it was halfway done, so I could listen to it like in the car to see how it sounded. But like there was never like I'm gonna make 100 songs and like 5 of them are gonna make it, like 12 of them are gonna make it in this album, but the rest of them are just like, oh, inspiration. That was never how I used to do stuff, which is like,
yeah,
like that makes like sense to not do it that way.
Starting out, that's like that doesn't seem possible. You'll never make anything.
Right, exactly. That's the problem, because you burn out, and then you're like, all right, well, what am I gonna do with this song? Like I think Love Letters was the first time I had like 2 demos, and at this point I've been working on different things. Like I don't want to go too into it because I'm still trying to figure out what it is, but I worked on something completely different over the summer. I probably made like 20 demos. I'm probably not going to pursue that. I'll come back to it in like a year or two. But I'm fine with it. I'm like, I got my creative juices out. Like I was able to just like do I would record and write every single day, find a beat on YouTube, find a beat on BeatStars. Like every single day I go through and I figure out like, all right, even if this is fucking terrible, at least I got it out. Maybe today I'll make something fucking great. But I have to go through yesterday to get where I am today, because if I didn't do something yesterday, then I'm like, oh, well, I didn't do something yesterday. I don't have to do something today. You know, it's that mindset of like just doing something creative every single day keeps me in the rhythm of doing shit. I don't really lose momentum. And I wish I would have fucking figured this out sooner, you know, just make shit, even if it's fucking bad, dude. Like it's gonna be bad. Like there are gonna be terrible fucking songs I make. They're gonna, and they don't have to fucking see the light of day.
There's a difference between make shit and post shit.
Exactly.
You know?
But make a lot
shit,
of it. You know?
You don't have to throw it all out. You don't have to throw it all up there. In fact, that a lot of times that will like make people be like, "What is this?"
But you see people that burn out that way.
Make it exactly. Make all this shit, make it for you, and whatever you feel like you want to share, like you think is ready or whatever, then like put that out.
And I definitely like,
I feel like too many people do it the way that you're saying, where you're like, I have to get something out, so you're just working to get something out, and that's not how good music is made. Yeah,
I think like there is like a, like for me, for example, like when I find a sound I like, or if I find like a vibe I like, then I'm like, all right, that's like, I was like, oh shit, like I did one song, like the song I played for you just now. Like I was like, I did a song like that, and I was like, all right, that's a new vibe. Like that's what I'm doing now, because I like that way more. Like I'm singing in it, I'm also rapping. Like I'm doing both things I feel like I've gotten better at. And I'm like, okay, like I'm just like I'm following this vibe. Doesn't mean I'm making a fucking album right now. I'm just like squeezing all the juices out of this like one vibe to see like what comes out if I just like put everything into it. You know what I mean? And like definitely like I am making shit towards like a certain goal. Like I eventually want to do something with these fucking songs, but like it doesn't mean that every one of these songs is going to make that fucking album. Like I'm definitely working towards a goal, but I don't even know what my goal is yet. And even if I had it figured out, like at that point, then you're still making songs, but you have like a goal for it. It's just like more structured. It's not like it has to be like this fucking thing. Like, but I'm just like, I'm trying to like break out of these like barriers I've put myself in, because it stops my creative juices so much when I'm just like, oh, like I have to work on this song right now and I don't want to. Yeah. It's like, well, then why the fuck am I doing it? You know, I feel like, like in my past projects, like I've put something out, I've set myself at a deadline. All right, I have to have this project out by like June of next year. Like it has to be done. And then it gets to be like April, May, and I'm like, I'm not even fucking close to being done with this. All right, well, I have to fucking rush to get this done, and I don't take my time on it because I set myself deadlines. And it's my fucking deadlines, you know? Like, I set them for myself. Yeah. But I feel like I have to get things done by that point. And then I look back on these projects a year later, and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have spent more time on that, because the idea was there, but the execution wasn't there. I wish I would have had more resources or whatever. So I've been taking my time a lot more with like how I approach doing creative things, doing a lot of shit myself, and then taking a step back, doing other shit, coming back to it, or just like getting people's input. Like I've been like really like trying new shit out, and already it's been working. Clearly I've been making great music recently, or so I've been told by the people that I've shown it to. And like people that I've showed, like especially like my family doesn't really get my music that much, which is fine. It's not really up their alley, but like I feel like even like I'll show them, and my parents are just like, oh my God, this is like so much better than not like so much better than what you used to be doing, but like it's a compliment to me. I'm like, yeah, I know my fucking early shit wasn't good. Like, well,
nobody says
exactly, yeah. And like, I thought it was fucking hot shit when I was like 18, and it was coming out, and it's just like, yeah, like
I mean, think about it like trumpet and shit too. Like we fucking, or at least we fucking sucked at trumpet starting.
Well, dude, even then too. But like, think about me and you. Like, my love of movie making is, and we could talk about that in another episode too, because my love of movie making comes from Dash and I making fucking short little comedy skits when we were like fucking kids, like 10 years old, 11 years old. Like, we would have like these little fucking video cameras and we'd just run around improving there was a zombie apocalypse and pretending to fucking run away. And we have all that video and shit still. And then like we made our first short film together, our first 2, 3, my first 3, I guess all of our shit, but I guess you did some stuff when you were a little younger too, like camps and stuff. But like, you know, like doing those comedy skits, like, they're funny to us because whatever, but like they weren't like fucking good, but they're not supposed to be. Like, you're just making it because you just want to be creative. And like, we just spent a whole summer just like every fucking day we could think of something, we just like would create like first person. Remember the FPS real life video game? Do you remember that? That was so cool. And we like, you had on your channel, you did the same thing to make it seem like it was a video game. Like, we played characters and we had like a whole like map in the basement. Dude, that was sick. I forgot about that.
That was sick. Yeah.
Damn. Good times, man. But sorry, I'm talking so much about it. I just like, this gets me so like passionate. I just forget that I'm fucking whatever. But
no, it's true.
Yeah, I love making music. I love talking about music, and we have similar like music tastes. Like, you've definitely influenced my music tastes with like Gambino and like fucking even like just like not like Jaden Smith, but like 90 by Jaden Smith is such a fucking good song. And Jaden Smith is corny sometimes, but like sometimes he makes great music, and you just can't deny that. Yeah, like, I don't know, people that would come for me in that, I'm just like, all right, yeah, like for the most part, like I don't really like all of his stuff, but he does have some fucking bangers, especially in his Sire album. But like, I don't know, we have like a very similar vibe when it comes to stuff, and I feel like that's part of it because of our weed smoking habits. But I feel like our niche music taste is like what I'm trying to like exacerbate with mine. Like, I want to be in that discussion of those kind of artists. Like, I don't want to be put into a box. I want to do like, you know, like Donald Glover is Childish Gambino. He's also a writer. He's an actor. He's a producer. He's a fucking, you know, businessman. He's a fucking, like, he's all these different things. He's a musician and all, you know. And even in music, he does rap. He does fucking R&B singing. He does funk, punk, like not punk, but, you know, just experimental. Like, he's never, he's just always on something else. I fucking love that. Like, it's cool.
Yeah. No, that's sick.
Yeah. But, my recording stopped, but that's fine. We got like a couple more minutes. But, I don't know. I feel like it's just like fun to talk about. And like, I don't know, like I said, like, you definitely have influenced my music taste, just like driving around to Austin when we were like in high school and just like listening to the kind of music you listen to, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, my music taste.
You gotta do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, we're just like, I don't know. That was always fun, like doing that shit when we were younger. Yeah. Just like even like walking around hitting the fucking dab pen.
Yeah. No, that was great.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, dude, my fucking neighbors, dude. Did you hear that shit?
No, I didn't hear that one.
They're just fucking yelling all day. That's crazy though. But I don't know. Anything else you want to fucking say about? Anything else you want to fucking say about this shit? No.
I don't know. It's always going to be changing. I'm sure we'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, we could do part 3 about like actual music that we listen to, or like, even just talk about.
We'll have to have
shit.
Kobe on for sure,
dude. Yeah,
at least
we've talked even just before we even started doing the podcast. Like, I've told you, like, I wanted to get local artists, local musicians on and talk about shit. I mean, granted, like, so far we've been talking about just like the most random fucking like topics that just wouldn't be interesting to most people. But like, I feel like both of us, like, we have our goofy, stupid side, but we also have like, we can have intellectual conversations about things, and it's like, even if it's like not about something like super serious, like, it's just, I like people like, oh, Ruby, oh my God, shakes the whole desk when she lands. Someone had the cameras off. I was just shaking her like a fucking. I mean, yeah, like I want to have local musicians, local artists just talk about their story or their like vibes and stuff, and people that are like us in that way, like are my favorite people. Not like I love myself or anything, but like people that just can like have like a cool conversation. They're cool people. They're just not like, they're not too aggressive. They're not too intense about things or like whatever. They're just like a laid back, like they're passionate, but they're just like fun to be around. Interesting people to talk to. Are the best type of people, and I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, obviously, and I've met Kobe before, and he's cool, and obviously, you vouch for him.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be cool to talk to him about music, especially since another artist, and we can connect our two cities, Austin and Chicago.
Yeah.
Be kind of sick.
AC.
Yeah, the new ACL.
Yeah.
Austin, Chicago limits.
Austin, Chicago losers.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude. That's funny. I like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can always talk more about this, but yeah, let us know like what do you want to hear us talk about. We have more things to talk about. I've done a few like polls on like Spotify. If people even can see those, I don't even know how those work, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always down to talk more about music and film or movies and stuff like that, because it's just like, I don't know, I like talking about this stuff with you, but also just in general, like,
yeah,
it's just fun to talk about.
No, it is for sure.
Yeah. And I've talked way too much in the last 20 minutes, but 'tis what it is. Okay. Well, all right, that'll probably do it for this episode. We'll be back. I don't know when this will be posted because I'm going to be fucking gone all weekend. So probably
next year.
Next year, yeah. So just, I mean, expect next year. If it comes out before that, you're lucky. That's honestly what I say. So, all right, check out the other episodes if you haven't. The Halloween episode was good. Go check it out. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.
See you.